The time detector. Madden NFL 24.
Ready to go, and we are underway from Pittsburgh. Cordell Patterson to return it, bringing him into the end zone. And he'll give it up past Detroit at about the 22.
What up? What's up, dude?
First carry here for Robinson. He's able to plow forward up to the 29, just shy of 30. 7 yards on the pickup there. He'll leave it with a 2nd and 3. You often say that sort of opens the playbook now. 2nd and short. What do you think, early shot here? I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while, because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up. From the 29, here's 2nd and 3.
Yeah, random teams.
Here's Ritter. Got this complete to the tackle. And Pitts is going to pick up the Falcons' first down. He's going to down at the 38-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there. It's a first down. Ritter. And this is what you've got to do against a quarterback. Can you keep him in the pocket and not let him get to the perimeter? Once he gets outside, that's where you can really hurt it. Rolling to his left. He's got this almost to the foot. Nice job of eluding the pressure there, scrambling for 11. Partner was a definite passing down, but he was able to leak out and pick up some good yardage, even though the coverage was excellent. Maybe it's not exactly how they drew it, but it's still got a big chunk of yardage on 2nd down. Ritter throwing on 3rd down, eluding the pressure. That's complete. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 42. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays. Well, he's already shown on this opening drive that he will run the football. We know that about him, Charles. So maybe when he gets outside the pocket, the defense a little wary about the run, and he's able to convert the pass. And that wariness will often cause you to be a step or two slow. And sometimes you get so focused on, will he really run the football? You forget that the receivers in your area, and they find themselves open, and there's another completed pass. Now it's 2nd and 10. Second down for Robinson. The 2nd down play results in a loss of 2 yards. Granted, that's what you call being manhandled at the point of attack. I know the offensive line gets a lot of blame for that one. But occasionally, the defense just knows what you're going to do. Maybe they scouted it perfectly. Maybe someone tipped it off. On that point, it had no chance. Back to Miller. And a good job on the tackle there as they get him down shy of the first on the 35-yard strike. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that's going to bring up the 4th down. They'll run for it. Robinson. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. A gutsy call turns out to be a good one. First down, they pick up at 11. Well, that's what's called being aggressive right there. But I don't know that it's reckless. I think it's much more of a message. Hey, defense, I believe in you in case we don't get it. And offense, trying to let them know he believes in them. I like it. Your first drive of the game in close territory. Be aggressive. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. Give him 10 yards.
Man, bring your ass. Stalling for.
And that'll make it second and a foot or so. So back-to-back big runs picking apart this defense on the opening drive.
This was a passing play.
You up Atlanta?
They did give them out. This to be true. Offensive linemen still, to this day, they want to run the football. They want to fire people across the line and they're clearing space.
Working from the dome, that's all right for Robinson. And they'll lose yardage here. Snaps back to the 19-yard line. So on third down, goes to the sideline. Young gets set for the Atlanta field goal. Coon makes this one to the post. And the Falcons are out to a 3-0 advantage. So a nice opening drive. You get the 3 points. Part of you wonders if that might hurt them later not getting into the end zone.
So the good thing is, still first quarter, and they didn't come out with points. In a sense, they look at the positive and say, we set the pace in this one. I think that's how they're going to go down.
Pickett leads the Steelers out here with a fresh set of downs at their 25-yard line. They turn to Harris to begin the second down coming up. Here's second and 7 at 28. Off the play fake, here's Pickett. Rifles one, it's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Richie Green. He takes this one back into the end zone. Falcon defense has a touchdown. It just appeared there that the defense, they had that read from the moment the ball was snapped. And not only did they get the interception, add a nice return on top of it, all the way into the end zone for a defensive touchdown.
Yeah, and the guy who made the play, he gets the points. But it really was a group effort, wasn't it? How about the coaches? They've got to be so excited. All the preparation time in the film room, it translated into a big play that put points on the board for their team.
Now the extra point. It's up and good, and that'll increase their lead to 10-zip. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Olszewski now from his end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick six, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go around.
And sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick six and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, oh, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
A couple extra tight ends in the formation here as they line up 3rd and 2. Trying to pick it up on the ground with Harris. And he picks up the first before he's taken down at the 29. Now Pickett. It's brought in by Harris. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Harris running straight ahead. And trying to push forward, but he is going to be stuffed up in the backfield. Here comes 3rd down at 7. Back to throw, Pickett. He'll get this to his tight end. That's Pat Fryermuth. And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. They run for it with Harris. And they are going to stop him on 4th and 1 as they'll wind up going backwards. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And that will force a turnover on downs. On 1st and 10, it's Robinson. Fighting his way through contact. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. 50 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries. Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining.
What I continually hear from running backs and offensive linemen is how often they're actually getting together to watch film so they can get in sync with each other, understand blocking patterns better, how running back likes to cut, what he wants to do. And boy, it all came together on that one.
That's one where they watch it and say, hey, we did everything we were supposed to do right there.
That looked like the play we drew up and designed, and then we got to see it unfold in real time.
One more time with Patterson. And a little bit of space there. Takes it inside the 5 to the 3. Give him right around 4 on the carry. We'll see if they want to keep pounding here on 3rd and goal. Algier. And he'll get him a bit closer as he's down to the 2-yard line. Only a yard that time, so now a decision to be made here on 4th and goal. Well, let's see what they do. They're knocking on the door here in the second quarter.
And you know what you look at on your play sheet? Your 2-point conversion plays. Because you've drawn up a number of them in today's football. You don't just have 1 or 2 for the game. You have more like 6 or 7. Which one do you like here? Because that's essentially what you're going for right now. That spot of the field, call one of those and go get 6.
They'll go. It's Patterson. And he's not going to get in. They stop him at the 1. The run is turned away on 4th and goal from the 2. And the Steeler D will celebrate the goal line stand. Pickett backed up into his end zone here. Throw left side complete. That's Johnson. Pickett trying to get his guys up quickly to the line of scrimmage.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Pickett will look to throw it here. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
One thing you hope to see out of a rookie tight end is a real concentration when the ball's in the air, and I'm not sure that he didn't, but he has to be prepared for people making a play on it when that ball's up for grabs.
And this will not be enough. On 3rd and 5, he only gets 3. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. On is the punter man as he boots this one away. But it looks like one of the DBs has it.
And that's what friends are for.
As the returner, you know who you're buying dinner for later.
Oh, without a doubt, because he just took care of you and your team in a big way. You know, you turned it over there. That's a big momentum changer and put your defense in a bad spot.
And they'll indeed start on the ground to run that clock. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. They'll keep it on the ground again here. And he's going to have a 1st down, but not sure it'll matter as the clock will continue to run. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 4.
Oh, we good. Second half, we good. Watch this comeback.
Madden NFL 24.
Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Anything offensively, virtually nothing on the attack either. So something has to change here going forward.
And I'm pretty sure their friends on the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that because those guys, the starters, they've been playing really well and kept them alive in this game. Now they got some time. The running game struggled in the first half. Opposition knows how to focus on defending the pass here. They can re-energize that ground game and maybe open things up here in this half.
Now, meanwhile, that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. Second and 10. On the give, this is Harris. 5 yards, third and 5. And now it's already in the hurry up. Pickett. That's going to be caught by Pickens. Down the sideline he goes. And to the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. George Pickens, 56 yards. And the Steelers have got it back to within the score. Extra point put through by Boswell. Cut it to 30 and 10-7. Boswell now kick it away after the touchdown. From his end zone, here comes Patterson. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. But Charles, they still have the lead despite their defense giving up a touchdown on the previous possession. And even though they have that lead, it feels like a back-and-forth ball.
Focused on a comeback.
Because your game plan doesn't change. I do believe your urgency does because of the last score that went against your team. So what you want to do now is have your own drive and try and make sure that that momentum stays in your camp.
Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. They'll run again here with Robinson. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. 81 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. Nothing too fancy, just a carry up the middle, but a successful carry up the middle against this 3-4 defense.
And to be able to do that, what do you have to control? The nose guard, right? Got to be able to move him, otherwise you're not getting anything up the middle. Nice job by the center. Got a little help from one of his friends playing guard.
Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
And they'll get this just to the 47, 1-yard gain.
Well, that's not a run that's going to make any of the highlight tapes, but they've been moving it well all game on the ground. This is another one that keeps them moving forward.
Now 3rd down and 7. Ritter back to throw. Throw out right, taken in by Patterson. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. It'll be a loss of 4 yards on the play. And that's going to make it 4th down. Here's Bradley Pinion now as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. Now this is fielded in the end zone. Olszewski now from his end zone. And he's going to be trapped inside his own 5. A very curious decision to bring that one out. A big kick there. We'll call it 56 yards on the punt. And the Steelers are going to take over 1st and 10 deep in their own territory. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. They'll start out here with a jet sweep. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Now a timeout called for by the offense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. And he'll take this forward only up to about the 7. Call it a gain of 3. And all of a sudden here, it's 3rd down.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off and try and chip someone at the 2nd level.
Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect.
That's an excellent job right there on 3rd down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a 1st down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's 4th down.
The Steelers send out their punter now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. And taken right at the 35. So the punt goes for 56 with a decent return of 13. And the Falcons will be taking over 1st and 10.
Here we go.
About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. And our game's hit a little bit of a lull here, a little bit of a snag. Punts on back-to-back drives.
And old-school coaches don't necessarily mind that. Didn't turn it over, right? Didn't create a big play for the other team. Right now what you're looking for is can you gain an advantage in field position? And that's what both teams are seeking right now.
Yeah, they'll be seeking to gain that advantage here on this drive. And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Let's go now.
2nd and 12. Robinson with another carry. After getting stuffed on 1st down, not much better there. 2-yard gain.
Sometimes your philosophies get challenged at times you don't want them to. They did try to stick to the running game on the first 2 plays. Didn't amount to much.
And now facing a 3rd and long at the outset of this drive. The offense on 3rd down, just 1 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 10.
Black block. Yellow. Line. Set.
3rd down, here's Patterson. No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up 4th down. So they went a little cautious there on 3rd and long.
Man, nothing wrong with that. Remember, they're playing with a lead right now. So getting a 1st down, yes, that would be great. But even more importantly, take care of the football. No turnovers, no big plays for the other team, and keep the clock moving.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. Their defense accomplished step 1 of the mission. They forced the punt. Now they'll look to erase that deficit and take a 4th quarter lead. Pickett now on 1st down. Setting up the screen, Harris. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds.
And a really nice play call there to start the drive, especially if you're a team that has a little bit of a reputation for throwing it downfield. You come out and you think maybe you can catch them off guard a little bit, and they did. Little screen pass, backdoored them, and that time worked well for a solid gain.
on second down, this is Harris. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. And quickly, they get to the line. Looking to throw, Pickett on the move to his left. Twisting, breaks the tackle, now Allen. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. Nowhere to go downfield, but he's able to get out of bounds and stop the clock here with a first down.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Here's Pickett. It'll go as a gain of 4, and that's going to bring up second down.
4 yards on the pickup.
Now Pickett will look to pass it. Short pass caught by the tight end Gentry. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup. As big of a play as we've had in this one so far. This is 3rd and 3. They hand this off to Harris. And he's just going to be short here, barely. Maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches. Pickett, 4th down, desperation time. And it is caught. And he is going to have the Steelers first down as they get 4 there on 4th and inches.
A gain of 4 yards.
This is Harris. And he's got it to about the 40. 2nd and 6 coming up.
A gain of 4.
2nd down, here's Pickett. Being chased out left. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Nowhere to go downfield, but he's able to get out of bounds and stop the clock here with a first down. That one checks all the boxes, doesn't it? You get the first down, check. Get out of bounds, stop the clock, check.
Bill, how about one last check? Keep your quarterback from getting hit. That's a big check.
Yeah, check there as well. Good call. Now a first down carry for Harris. Trying to keep those big legs churning, but he's going to go down in the backfield. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. Here's 2nd down. Now here's a little touch pass as they tap it quickly to their receiver. And again, the run defense stout this time. He maybe gets back to the line of scrimmage, but no more. A big play needed, no doubt. 3rd and long. Well, now they'll try the end around. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. George Pickens, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Steelers have moved out in front here in the 4th quarter. So that, Charles, his 2nd touchdown of the ball game. He had the more standard receiving touchdown earlier. This time he finds the end zone in the run game.
Yeah, it's almost as if he said, well, that's how I normally do it. That's almost boring. Give me another opportunity. This time I'll use my legs only and get into the end zone.
They do tack on the extra point as well. And the lead is now 14-10. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. Patterson going to bring this out of the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. Here's 1st and 10.
Check. Ready?
Now a handoff to start it out. Robinson. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
And they get him behind the line, so that short gain on 1st down quickly negated.
Well, Park, I guess sometimes it's just a matter of philosophy. Some say run until they absolutely stop you, and others say, well, when you think they're about to stop you, fool them a little bit. I guess they should have tried to fool them on that play.
red.
Ritter wants to throw it. Flush to his right. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down, so that's going to double their pleasure for sure. They get the first and save a timeout. All 3 timeouts remain. How much that'll matter remains to be seen. It's 1st and 10. Ritter. London hauls this one in. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as the clock stops with 23 seconds to go in the game.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
Escaping the pressure right. And not a whole lot there, maybe 3 yards on first down. The Falcons going to use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter play. Here's a 2nd and 7. Here's Ritter. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. And they will finally get him down as he's all the way to the 36-yard line. Well, you knew you had to take some chances here with the clock winding down, needing a touchdown to win it, and that one might have just sealed their fate.
Yeah, and that's the nature of the 2-minute drill. The offense trying to go downfield and make their plays. But defenses, they're sitting back watching everything that they do, but not too far back. They want to be in position to make a play on the ball, and that they did.
Play clock down to 0, and this is not the way to start a drive. That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit. Now they need 15 yards on this series after the delay of game. 1st and 15. That one looks like he'll throw here. And it's caught by Johnson. And he takes it in for the score on the game's final play, so it doesn't affect the outcome. Put a little whipped cream on top to their ending.
Or as our friends in Bayou Country would say, that's a little lamb, a little extra on top.
Well, that second half, Charles, a little bit different from the first. Not only did we have the lead change.
Let's go. Told y'all second half going to be different.
And what's the old expression? That's not quite how I saw it playing out.
Damn near gave that game away.
We are just about 9 miles from downtown Manhattan as EA Sports brings you to MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford. Coming up, we've got the Cowboys Jets. And themselves. Here's a punter, Thomas Morstead, to get this one started. And we are underway from MetLife Stadium. And the opening kickoff will not be returned as that will be...
Fuck that shit. Mirror match. There we go. Should be a good one.
It's the NFL Sports, and we are at Highmark Stadium.
Let's go, Dolphins versus the Bills.
As over the Miami Dolphins taking on the Buffalo Bills.
Look like a playoff matchup.
And we are underway.
If not like a wild card, AFC championship.
And from the end zone,
maybe. On paper.
The 25-yard line, receivers running out there for the touchback. Into the air, Allen. And he's complete downfield to Knox. And it's across midfield and inside the 45. First down, Allen.
What?
The catch is made. A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door. First and goal. To the shotgun snap to Allen.
Thank you. Appreciate you.
Well, short of them returning it for a pick six, that was about the most start you can have in this one because your advantage of getting the ball first is gone, and they're saying you're short distance from your end zone. Now you're counting on your defense to prevent a touchdown. And your offense, you better be ready to come out swinging in the next series.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's a 2nd and 9. Tua gonna throw. That's complete to the tight end, Silver. A 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. A big play that time on the catch and run. And the Dolphins are going to get a fresh set downs. Mostert will take this in for the Dolphin touchdown. Just power football there down near the goal line. Give it to him. He's able to push his way across.
Yeah, they went heavy there. Sometimes you have those big offensive linemen coming out to report like they're eligible. But all they're doing is getting a good stance, blocking, and getting their runner across the goal line.
Extra point and good by Sanders. And that makes the score 7-0. So look at this. They got the 7-0 lead in the pocket, and they're going to try an onside kick. And the Bears are going to recover. So an onside kick failed in the first quarter. Not sure I completely see the logic there.
It's not a penalty, is it? You almost have to go deeper, I think, and maybe if we try and work along with them and speculate a little bit here, they must feel like they need to steal possessions in this game. And maybe they don't match up possession for possession with the opposite team. They got to steal it and try and get an advantage, and they try. They just didn't get it done.
And finally, there he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 6. Now a chance to make that big play Fighting for the end zone. He lost the football. It's out. And this is picked up by the Dolphins. And they put it on the ground here on the second down. And of course, Charles, that follows drive number 1 where they had the INT.
Makes you wonder what's going on with this team because a lot of times we can attribute it to nerves.
This nigga got a hell of a defense.
Focus. Maybe it
That nigga got a star. That nigga got an X.
Midfield. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up first and 10. Rolling to his right. And going deep for Hill. And it is incomplete.
Well, they got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there. They forced the incompletion.
And going deep for Hill.
It's night-night.
The Dolphins are off to a 13-0 first quarter lead. Well, you know he can be explosive, and he's ultra-explosive there on the fly route.
And you know how many times we've talked to coaches and we've had quoted back to us, well, you know something? When you execute really well, it doesn't matter if they know it's coming or not. Well, sometimes athleticism beats you as well. He just took off and went. And that's almost like one of your Turkey Bowl games, isn't it? Just go long, man. I'll hit you. And it worked really well for them.
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And job 1 here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis. So the big play gets him across midfield now for first and 10. Now Allen. It's caught at the 10. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. Deontay Hardy, 41 yards. And the Bills have cut it back within a score. They were already down 2 scores early. They needed something to try to stem that tide, and that certainly qualifies. A big play to get them in the end zone.
It qualifies indeed because, let's face it, they don't get something done on this drive, turn it back over. This game could be 88 and out the gate early.
88 and out the gate? Yeah. What's that?
Well, listen, I used to hear my old man talk about it. Usually meant that thing's done.
Well, now that they got the touchdown, it's not 88 and out the gate. We still got a good game going ahead of us. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. They'll stay on the ground with Mostert. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They fake the handoff. Now Tua. Completes it to the tight end, Smythe. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. On 1st and 10, it's Mostert. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports.
With the score, Dolphins 14, Bills 8.
Second down, here's Mostert again. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. That one good for 13 at a Dolphin first down.
We both know it's difficult, but they've made it look effortless out there. Through the air, on the ground, they've moved the ball with relative ease.
On first down, Tagovailoa. And his pass incomplete.
It sort of looks like they stopped some fighting them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But if this defense gets 2 more stops, they can keep them out of that area.
Tua once again here on 2nd and 10. Flushed out right. Well, this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up 3rd down. Throwing is Tagovailoa on 3rd down here. That is incomplete.
That's a good job there creating the contact to force incompletion. And now since it's 4th down, that should set up a field goal situation.
And a nice sigh of relief defensively to be able to hold them to 3. The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th. They're going for it. Here's Tua with it. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the Bills are going to get the ball back on the turnover as they hold on 4th down. Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Throwing to start the drive. Allen. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked up by Xavier Howard.
When a team's turned it over 3 times in the first half, we just look at the offense and say, guys, what are you doing? But instead, we really should be looking at the defense. They've created the takeaways. 2 interceptions, 1 caused fumble. They played awfully well swarming to the ball. Here in the
blitz coming, and down he goes. Gotta imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Up the middle they go with Mostert. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. 71 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half. Tua sets up to pass it. Dancing to his left. And he's going to be out of bounds down around the 35-yard line. 5 yards that time out of the scramble. But now they're looking at a 4th down situation. They'll try it now with Mostert. Oh, the defense right there to stop him. Did he get the yard he needed? He did, says the referee. Barely. 1st down.
A gain of 1 yard. And the Dolphins first down.
Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Here's Tua. A short throw there. That's to Smythe, the tight end. And he'll be marked down at the 26 with a gain of 7. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. And he'll get it down this time to the 17.
He's taken down at the 17-yard line.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Now they'll send Waddle in motion left. He'll get it here on the jet sweep. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. Jalen Waddle from 17 yards out. And the Dolphins are able to stretch out their lead. Sanders on for the extra point. He knocks it through, and he extends the lead to 21-8.
Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. The return man down to a knee, and this will come out to the 25-yard line. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football, and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
First down now, but that clock rolling. Allen now looks to throw. And this ball incomplete. Looked very much to be a catchable ball and could not hang on. Second down coming up. On play action, Allen. And it's caught. Touchdown, Bills. Dawson Knox, a touchdown grab from Josh Allen. And the Bills get a late score here in the final minute of the first half.
I think everyone in the league talks about finishing, don't they? Doesn't matter whether it's a quarter, a half, a game, a series, whatever. But they're finishing the first half in fine style, putting that one in the end zone.
They did, and they didn't leave much time on the clock either. Well done. And no, it falls incomplete. So the two-point conversion no good. And an incomplete pass. That'll stop the clock here with just under a minute to play in half number one. And the Dolphins are going to recover. A second quarter onside kick there that failed. Is that something that maybe they had dialed up before this game started?
It feels like it, doesn't it? That they thought they had the right situation, you know, and the right approach in going after it. Also may signal that they feel like they have the superior team, that they can try these sorts of things and it won't come back and hurt them later.
Hill going to go in motion right. And they're going to give it to him on the jet sweep. Well, an excellent job of finding the opening as he's got this now all the way down to the 22. The 2 is going to change things up. Now they'll send Waddle in motion left. Now he's going to get it on the jet sweep. Oh, this one, and they need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away. The Dolphins going to take their second timeout as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. On second down, Mostert. Just a yard there, so it brings up a tough 3rd and 12. Now the Dolphins will use the last of their timeouts. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. They'll get 11, but still a little short. 4th down. That was a good explosive run right there. And it brings up an interesting little dilemma, doesn't it? 4th and inches. Got to decide what they want to do now. Not sure they expected to be in this situation with what they were facing on 3rd down. Sanders' kick is good. And the lead works its way up to 10, 24-14. So they're content to take the 3. Somewhat of a conservative call there, opting not to go for it on 4th and inches. And that's from a team that you and I know is not usually playing it close to the vest. It's a little bit of a surprise that they opted for the 3 instead of going for it. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this. I think... And this will be caught at the 30. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. Deontay Hardy in the final seconds of the first half. And the Bills are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. A final shot before half for Allen. And they don't get it. They tried for the two-point conversion there, but unsuccessful. Boy, they're down only one score. Still first half, but they're going to line up for the onside kick. And the Dolphins are going to recover. The risk-reward of the onside kick. When you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling. And whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things, now that they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
A run with Mostert up the middle. And he's going to be taken down here, as that will lead us to the end of the first half of play. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaughan. It's been a shootout so far. We'll see which defense can make the adjustments as we get back underway in the second half. And the Dolphins are going to recover. A very interesting call, and one that backfires. I know they're losing, Charles, but boy, to start the second half with the onside kick, risky.
Felt like a sense of urgency from their side, coupled with, you and I both know the special teams coordinators. They sell their key plays each and every week to the head coach, don't they? And I'll guarantee he's been selling this one. We can get it, coach. We can get it. And that came together with that sense of urgency you talked about.
He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's second down. Going to the air. Tagovailoa. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down. They come up now, 3rd and 5, following the incomplete pass. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. No sign of Tua departing. 4th down, they're going for it. Tua on 4th down. He's got his target. That's complete. And he will have a Dolphins first down. And they convert in style right there. A big play on 4th and long. On the handoff, this is Mostert. Now he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. And that was Dorian Williams who found his way through and planted him for a loss on the play. Looking to pass. Tua. And they'll get this on the screen to Mostert. And he's only going to get a yard from the 20 to the 19. And now they're in the hurry-up. Now Tua going to change the play. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. Over the middle, it's complete. And he'll only get this to the 14 as he'll come up well short of the first down. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And it'll be 4th down. The kick by Sanders is good. And high fives for that one as that drive ends in 3. And I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. So a nice kick there as they are able to add on. Down the numbers. There he goes. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, huh?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie. The couldn't ask for much more at this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, one-score game. 1st and 10 here. Throwing now is Allen. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Cook. Calling a gain of 6 on the play, and it's 2nd down. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Here's Allen to throw it. His pass caught with the 4. It's a 1st down. He's also over 190 receiving yards now. What a game. This offense can certainly move quickly when they want to. 3 plays, 3 pass completions. In the blink of an eye, they've got a 1st and goal.
Almost felt like a lightning bolt hit in this game, didn't it? For them to get downfield that quickly. And now 1st and goal, expect them to attack right here on this play.
Allen taking it himself, and he'll get him. Touchdown, Buffalo. The sneak successful from a yard out, and the Bills have a chance to tie the ball game here in the final minute of the 3rd.
And this is something right out of the Philadelphia playbook. They were successful running this with Jalen Hurts. But this is a copycat league, so if it works for them, everyone thinks it'll probably work for us. And here, it does.
Allen will try to throw for it. And unable to connect. They don't get the 2-point conversion here.
I know the natural instinct is to kick the extra point there and tie the game. But here in this spot, at this point of the game, is there another coach maybe weighing in with what to do here?
Well, I think that analytics are starting to say, with it being from the 2, that you're going for 2 more often. That makes sense. But there, I still like going for 1, don't you?
Yeah, I do. I mean, that's my first instinct, but I'm understanding how the game is starting to change, and we're getting a number of these quarterbacks who are telling their coaches, we should go for 2 all the time. I want to see if we ever get a team that actually starts to do that.
The Dolphins at the line, ready for their next drive. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it, forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize. Like going to the county fair, you don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material. Eluding the pressure right. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. A wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down. A 3rd quarter now. A 1-point game as they line up 2nd and 10. Now Tua. Flush to his right. And the pressure gets there, and Tua is going to be taken down. I thought there at the end he may have had a chance to release that, but that pocket closed a little too quickly, and down he went.
Yeah, he was certainly trying to do everything he could to extend the life of the play, probably counting in his head 1, 2, and then he ran out of time.
The Dolphins on 3rd down. A pretty woeful 0 for 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. Oh, they're going to run a little pop pass here. Across the 30 to the 31-yard line.
He's brought down at the 31. A gain of 3 yards. It's now 4th down.
The Dolphins will send out the punter now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. And no one there to stop it. Hits at the 8, but it carries all the way into the end zone for a touchback. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. Here's Allen on 1st and 10. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. A Again from the 20 after the incompletion. Here's 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Allen. They'll fire this deep for Hardy. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. A big play here for Buffalo. 45 yards.
That's good for the Buffalo Bills.
First down, here's the run with Cook. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. And the offense moving quickly to the line. Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. He's got it complete to Stephon Diggs. And Diggs will have a Bills first down as he'll take this down to the 22-yard line. On first down, Allen works right side into the hands of the tight end, Knox. And he's going to have a gain of 11 to the 11 before he's brought down. 1st and 10. Allen going to change the look here.
Pass 85, pass 85. Alert, 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 alert.
They'll set up to run the quarterback draw. Oh, no, he lost the football. Could have been a costly mistake, but as it turns out, they keep possession.
You can't give away these types of opportunities in the red zone. And I'm sure that was flashing through his brain as the ball escaped his hands. Fortunately for him, able to get picked up by his team, fumble recovered. They still have an opportunity deep in the red zone.
Allen now on the sneak.
I liked it. Just take the snap, going forward, pick up the few inches you need for a first down.
And defensively, I don't think they were expecting that. They looked a little surprised in the middle.
Yeah, a little bit wary there, weren't they? Because that could be a throwaway down where maybe you go play action, fake it, and try and get something big. But instead he said, forget it. Let's just get a first down and start a new set.
Fourth quarter, 2 minutes on the clock in a tight 1-point game. So it's Bills football here as we get you reset. They come up on a 1st and goal with this game still hanging in the balance. Here's Allen. And quickly, we're going to get another stop here with 1:54 left as they call the timeout defensively. Here now, 2nd and goal. Allen. And he is over the line for another rushing touchdown.
Is he a quarterback or is he a tailback?
Josh Allen scoring on the sneak from a yard out. And the Bills have taken a 4th quarter lead. So now an important conversion attempt here as the Bills line up to go for 2. And this one's caught. And their 4th quarter lead grows by a couple more. So they elect to pass there on the 2-point try. Sometimes can prove risky there. It worked out.
Yeah, and I love how you bring up that it can prove risky because if you get it intercepted and they return it, that's 2 points for the defense, but not on that play.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Now Tua. And he'll have a gain of 3 to the 33. Here comes 2nd down. Throwing Tua. They'll try a little trickery here on the end around. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. So an ideal set of circumstances there. They move the chains, and they save that final timeout. Tua. He's going to let it fly. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Well, they know anything less than a touchdown here at this late stage is going to be no good. They were going for it all right there, but it was just too hard to adjust to that one in the air, and it winds up incomplete.
Oh, design run for their wideout. I don't think anyone in the building fooled right there as that was going to blow up in their faces. Here's Tua. That is caught. And he's got a first down as the tackle made at the Bills' 33. Final minute, one timeout remaining. 1st and 10. Forced out to his left. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. Now the Dolphins will use the last of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 ticks remaining on the clock. Now Tua. This is caught by Waddle. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. One final try for Tagovailoa. This ball intercepted. And the Bills are going to hang on the final play. They get the turnover to seal this football game. Charles, a heartbreaking way to lose this game. They got into position for that final play, had a decent look toward the end zone, but ultimately picked off, and that's your ball game.
Yeah, they gave themselves a great opportunity, didn't they? They'll replay that snap over and over. But sometimes you just have to give credit to the other side. Defense stood up in the final moment and came through with the interception.
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.